What is going on, guys? It is Blink here, back with a new guide. So in this guide, we'll be talking about a few C4 examples and a few fighting examples without the C4. Also, the V-Bucks giveaway is still going on, so make sure to visit the link in the description to enter. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications as I post an Amazon gift card code in the comments every time I upload. By turning on notifications, you'll have a way better chance of getting here first and redeeming that code. Anyways, guys, let's get to this guide. So, this first example is a new C4 trick I've never shown. I got above this opponent and started taking shots. He boxed himself in, and what I did was throw down 2 C4s for a solid amount of damage. Each C4 does 70 damage, so basically throw down as many as you want. Next, you'll shoot out the roof, and the moment the roof breaks, the C4 will drop into the box, and that's where you want to detonate it. Your opponent is basically dead because he's absolutely got no time to edit his way out of the box. So, anytime you notice your opponent boxing themselves in, this is a great C4 trick to use. Since I mentioned C4s, this next example is a good way of fighting in a house. Well, if you've got a C4, then throw one down and detonate it. By getting rid of the house, you get rid of peeking angles your opponents can be using. Now, you both can build if needed to get more of a fair fight going. In this example, me and my teammate were able to fight each player off as a 2v1 because our opponents gave us 2v1 fights. So, throw down one C4 and detonate as much of the house as you can because you eliminate the chance of traps or players holding angles on you. You'll also have much more room to fight. Now, don't be throwing down all 4 of your C4s because you want to save the last 3. One C4 can make a big difference in your fights. That's why I don't try to overthrow them. Use them carefully and make a move on every C4 you detonate. So, I want to get into a few fighting examples without the C4. In this first situation, there was a player up ahead by the storm. The moment he took his first snipe, I knew I had to be careful when fighting in this situation. Anytime a player has a sniper inside a fort, make sure you play the situation carefully because you don't know how good the player can be. All it takes is one shot. So, you guys already know, I utilized the fake stair push method, and another method I utilized was pushing up a few stairs. The first time, my opponent dropped me to the ground, but that didn't matter because I made sure to stay at a level where I wouldn't take fall damage. I did it a second time, and once again, I was at a level where I wasn't taking fall damage. So the key here is if you're super close to your opponent, try building a few stories above him to get a better angle on him. Right after building up, go for the instant peek, because most likely he's going to try shooting down your stairs. I had an angle above which granted me the kill. This is just to show you guys the edit peaks aren't the only option. If your opponent's close sitting at one story, then that allows you to build up 3 stories to see if you can get a better angle. So this was just another option of fighting an opponent inside a 1x1. This next example is what my opponent did wrong. So as you guys can see, my opponent kept pushing me with one set of stairs, which is fine. The issue was that he was so focused on building and never ended up pulling any weapons out at the right times. He literally passed me and kept building stairs, which wasn't the smartest thing to do. Got a few hits off on him and he finally pulls out his gun when it was too late. So a few things he did wrong here. Building the single stair as I was spraying at him. That was a little risky because there was a chance my shots could have went through his single support line. What he could have done was built a wall in front of his stairs and kept rebuilding it until I needed to reload. At that moment, he should have built one story higher than me and instantly took shots back. That would have put me in a bad position that I would have needed to react to. This next example, we were able to knock down one of my opponents beside the storm. Now, a tip I want to give you guys is to spray the materials these players are behind if they're close to the storm. Anytime they replace the walls, you know that the revive hasn't happened yet. Once the storm starts moving in, there's a chance the revive never happened, which results in your opponent playing out the rest of the game in a 1v2. Now, they did get the revive off, but they were both on low HP because we were able to tag the teammate up as he was reviving. As they ran, we kept the pressure on and we were able to get both eliminations. When the storm's coming in, they are in more risk of getting shot because they have to constantly keep moving up. As they move up, they'll usually have one layer of support the whole time, which results in a better chance of getting shots through. So guys, that's it for this guide. Hopefully these tips can help some people out, and a like and a sub would be greatly appreciated as it does help me out a lot. Anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, and I'll see you on the next one.